Like our bodies, our minds and social well-being can also be affected by stress and illness. Did you know that 1 in every 5 to 10 children face mental disorders? It's very common. What are some challenges that you or the people around you face?
Hi Dawn, good to see you back.
Sorry I am late.
I heard that something happened during the break. Are you alright?
Yes.
It's okay. Why don't you sit down and get comfortable first? We can talk about it later. Do you all know what a problem is?
Something that doesn't go right.
Yes. Problems are challenges or risks. They can make you feel bad or hurt. We all face different kinds of problems. Some are small, but others are big and can really hurt you. Small problems are things that you can deal with quite easily by yourself. Can you think of some examples?
Like when I lose a game?
Good example, Lily. You will surely be able to solve the problem when you are calm and apply your growth mindset. The more you practice solving small problems, the easier it gets. Let's pause this video for 1 minute now, and you can share some small problems that you have faced this week. Thanks for sharing! Your feelings are important, no matter how small or big the problems are. People can have different feelings, even about the same problem. For example, if you snatch someone's ball, you may not mind, but your friend may get really upset. You can always ask for help if you need it.
I need help. I lost my pen and Dawn took it.
No, I didn't.
Hello, it is not fair to blame others. It is helpful if you can focus only on your needs and feelings, rather than what you think others did.
Okay, I'm upset that I lost my pen. It was a very special pen. My grandfather gave it to me.
Remember, you can always ask for help. Tell us what your pen looks like.
It's red and looks like a rocket.
Let's all help Aloe look for it.
I found it. It's under the bookshelf.
Thank you.
But it is not okay to blame someone else for what they cannot change.
Sorry, Dawn.
I know you were upset, but it really hurt my feelings when you and others blamed me.
Sorry, Dawn.
When you use words or actions to hurt someone on purpose, it is mean behavior. If the mean behavior continues, it can become bullying, which is never okay. Some problems are big and more dangerous. To handle these, you will need to work harder on risk reduction, and you will need help from others. Bullying is a big problem. If you face it, you must find help. If you see it, you should help stop it and report it. There are other kinds of big problems that can seriously hurt your mind, body, and well-being. These include mental disorders, violence, discrimination, and other stressful events. You must get help from adults that you trust as fast as you can. Some problems may affect the health of your mind. Your thoughts and emotions may become negative. Usually, when something upsetting has happened, you will feel unwell for a little while. But feeling unwell for a longer time or having a big, unhealthy change in your behavior may be a sign of a mental disorder.
I've heard about mental disorders, but don't really know what they are.
Sure, that's quite common. Mental disorders are a wide range of health problems that affect our minds. They may disturb our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and how we handle relationships. Just like your body, sometimes your mind may not work as well as it can. Mental disorder is not a weakness. Like any illness of the body, mental disorders need our continued care and treatment. These conditions can only be diagnosed by a doctor.
What causes mental disorders?
There are many reasons, including the imbalance of the brain chemistry causing moods to go too far up and down, stressful events, injuries, drugs or alcohol, and some people are born with some challenges. There are many kinds of mental disorders. It is never someone's fault for having mental disorders. You must not treat them unfairly. Treat others how you would like to be treated, with kindness and acceptance.
What are some examples of disorders that affect the emotions?
While it is normal to feel afraid when something scary may happen, sometimes we can have so much fear that it makes it hard to function. This may be a form of an anxiety disorder. Emotions of fear and worry can appear at times when they are not helpful. They can feel so strong that it is hard to focus at school, sleep, or feel well. They can also show up as strong feelings in the body, like a headache, stomach pain, a racing heart, and sweating.
I've heard of a mental disorder called depression. Is that when people are sad?
Lily, good question. We all feel sad sometimes, and that is normal. People who suffer from depression can be very sad for a long time. They may feel bad about themselves. They may feel lower energy, lose interest in things that they used to like, and find it hard to focus. Some will not get enough sleep, while others will sleep too much.
Oak has depression. He always sleeps in class.
It is wrong to laugh at others for having a mental disorder. People living with a disorder face a lot of hardships and need our empathy. Also, only a mental health doctor or a psychologist can tell if a person has a mental disorder. You cannot tell just by looking at someone. That's stigma, which is unfair and unkind.
Sorry, I won't do it again.
What about when really bad things happen?
Living through stressful events can cause strong negative thoughts and emotions. This is called trauma. Big problems like abuse, neglect, accidents, storms, and having a serious illness can cause trauma. Also, when we see bad things happening to others, that can cause trauma too.
Yes, I feel bad when I see people get hurt.
For people recovering from trauma, some of them suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. They may feel afraid, nervous, and sad a lot. Sometimes, strong memories of a bad event can come back in their minds. Replaying these scenes can bring up painful emotions. These can also lead to nightmares or sleeping problems. The feeling can spread to the body, making someone with trauma feel intense pain, sweaty, or uncomfortable. For some people, their negative feelings can be very strong and last for a long time, making it hard to feel well. All mental health disorders can improve with self-care, supportive relationships, a safe environment, and the treatment from mental health doctors and psychologists. It is important to get help early and keep working on your mental health care. There are many kinds of mental disorders. At school, there are children with different needs and behaviors. Some find it very hard to write and read. Some find it very hard to sit still. And some may not be good at making friends.
We are just all different.
Yes, you are like the different plants in the garden. Some plants like to be indoors. Some grow better outdoors. Some get along well with others. Some need more personal space. Our differences are normal and make us unique. Having different needs does not mean you have mental disorders. People with mental disorders or special needs can have a harder time in making friends or saying what they need. They may face social problems, such as bullying and being left out. This is unfair and makes them more vulnerable to other risks. If anyone we know has a mental disorder, special needs, or even if we feel they are having a hard time, we must support them and show them kindness. Our support can help improve their lives.
Remember that you are priceless and limitless.